Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to the show, Fernando.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Today we're starting a multi-part series where we are going to look at problems with the audio stream, what's happening here, and how the kicker Keyloc is going to deal with them. Stay tuned. And today's problem for the Keyloc, while integrating into your factory stereo, there's a lot of things that you may not be able to hear. And one of the words that gets thrown around a lot is all-pass filters and what they could be doing to your sound. One thing to keep in mind is that if your system does have all-pass filters and you're not planning on doing time alignment or summing any channels together, you're probably not going to notice them and they might actually make your system sound better. What we're looking at here is one channel of audio, blank pink noise, nice and flat and ready to go. But when we sum them together, what is that? That, my friends, is what an all-pass filter looks like. And it appears to be somewhere in the 250 range. If I'm going to try to re-time align my factory stereo with this left on check, it's not going to work right. The time alignment is going to be off, or it's going to swim back and forth. It's just not going to sound as good as it can. So we need to fix this, and the Keyloc can do that. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do is make sure you go to Kicker's website and download the tracks you will need to set up the Keyloc. The first one to play is your gain match track. Press and hold the button on the side until you see those lights swim one way and swim back the other. Then let loose. Start turning up your input gain till you see both lights stream floor come on. And then turn them down until they go away. Let the sweep go a couple more times. All right, we're good. Next track you want to play is noise floor. Once you start playing it, press the button on the side. Light 1 will start to blink. When light 2 starts to blink, we're going to launch the full test. The full test can take anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes, depending on what it's trying to fix. It's blinking, full test. We'll time lapse through this part because it's gonna take a minute. When you see the side-to-side ping-pong motion here, that means that this guy has done its work. Simply press the button on the side, all your lights will come on, and everything is great. Time for the big reveal. As we can see here, the original signal, this still has our all-pass filter. This is what is coming from our radio. But if we unplug those and plug in our left and right output from the Keyloc, if we're looking at the left signal, nice and flat. We look at the right signal. You didn't even see it change there. Nice and flat. And when we combine them together, still nice and flat. The all-pass filter is gone. That means now we can add time delay. We can add our own all-pass filters if we want. Either way, that dip is now removed. And there again, we want to take a look at it. We'll add this back in. And there she is right there looking all terrible. And then we will pull this out. And there we go, looking all clean. What do you think, Fernando?
That's the signal that I want to go through my DSP, definitely.
And there you have it. How cool is that? Well, all right, guys, there you go. Another problem that the Keyloc just chewed right up and spit out looking gorgeous. Fernando?
On to the next one, guys.
You guys have a great night as always. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll see you later.
Bye.
And if you're interested in picking yourself up an IRTA2 so that you too can see what your signal looks like coming from your stereo, head over to DNF Tool Drawer and click the link and pick one of these up. Thank you so much.